Old school talk, R&B, and hip hop. WPMM online radio.
About to show y'all how to make noodles. Get you a couple packs of these, beef flavor, you know what I'm saying? Get you some water. Put them in like this, you know what I'm saying? I put the lids on mine, baby. Wait 3 minutes, bam! Noodles, my G.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Ed Genio, a.k.a. Ed Head Honcho, a.k.a. the Black Brazilian Mamba. You are now tuning in Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. Let's go!
Y'all are now tuning in to Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. It's your kid Antoine Silva and your speaker and live in your city. AG, what's the beef?
Peace and love. You are now locked into Noodle Talk with your boy Johnny Lee.
Yo, man, it's AG with Noodle Talk, the land of stand on your square. We in these speakers, baby. What you gonna do about it?
Y'all now tune in to Noodle Talk with your boy Boss Man. Business over stupid shit all day long, all day strong. You on WPMM Radio? We about to get live at 5, baby. Yay!
You are now listening to Noodle Talk live on WPMM Radio. It's Rico Suave, Puerto Rico in the house. If you want to know the business, tune in Tuesday and Friday and let us know how you really feel. Y a tu sabes.
Well, you know, as we all prepare to try to, get the show underway. And my mouse, y'all, it's like it's flicked right now. It don't want to move. Oh, the good thing I'm about to just boom, just like that. Call it what it is. It's over with. All right. Y'all know what it is, man. Welcome to Noodle Talk. It's your boy Boss. Business over stupid shit all day long, all day strong. Loudmouth Entertainment, Real Authentic is a group. I waited and waited and waited on our third or whatever because we are a team and we're going to start the show when everybody gets here. And that's just what I'm doing from now on. So that's no. Just like we just threw my son under the bus. That's a figure of speech. Just letting y'all know that. You know, some of y'all are weird or whatever. We're throwing you under the bus too. Yes. Puerto Rico was late. That's just what it is. Who cares? All right. Let's get
Nobody cares. Then why are you talking about it?
Huh? Because I care.
I know you do.
I care a lot.
Well, people got lives and shit going on, so.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's Antoine Silva in the building. AG, live in your city and live in your speakers. I'm sick.
I didn't say nothing.
I don't give a shit.
I didn't say a thing.
I'm sick.
I didn't say a thing.
I feel like I'm dying.
I can't. It's very hard. All right, I'm good. Oh, are you done?
I mean, we talked during his intro, so I guess so.
You're not wrong. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Go ahead about your business.
You know what? I'm not sorry no more. I was sorry. And then you had to make it sound like that. Why you say it like that?
Come on, baby hands.
I was legitimately apologizing. Oh, you had the camera right on the making it worse. Anyways, Rico Suave. I'm late. How y'all doing?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this today.
I just got angled this way.
Bro, it look like you stuck. Did you get a crisp off that? That crunchy ass.
It was in the refrigerator, so yeah, I guess so. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. I guess we'll go ahead and get jumping right into the nitty gritty, just because you know what I'm saying we started so late. Something I want to bring up is actually got on my nerves when I saw it, and I didn't like it at all, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. It just it peed me off that bad. So, where did it go? Where did it go? All right, cool. So anyway, I can't find it. It says that you should love and treat your girl with so much love and respect that when you tell her, I love you, she responds, I know you do.
You want to know the swiftest way to get uppercutted or for me to not say I love you ever again?
Is to say that? I thought that was the biggest bunch of BS I've ever saw in my life.
Like, what is this?
If she don't respond with I love you more, it's already over.
Yeah. I love you more.
Like, what in the Star Wars?
I love you more. I love you. I love you this much. I don't give a fuck what you did. But if you
Star
say
Wars, you're not fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the fucking Han Solo?
You're not Han Solo.
That's what I'm
bitch.
saying. It's like that's immediately when I heard that I was like, nah, boo, this ain't that.
nah, that's not how this rolls. I know you do. That's not how she should respond. And the fact that y'all got this out and going around and people should like, this is how we should be.
That's
That
what I
shit's
said.
weird.
Bring back public shaming.
We got to do something. Something that sounds cynical. Something.
You just gonna start throwing rocks at people?
What?
I mean,
I'm okay.
sometimes some people do need to get hit with a rock.
I'm be honest.
Just a whole fire line.
In this day and age, I'm okay with stoning you. I feel like some of y'all need to be stoned. And as we think about it back in the day, you read all those, you know what I'm saying, things that happened back then, and you be like, dang, man, they just sat there and threw rocks at you. That's so bad. Or whatever, right?
I bet you
I
didn't
wonder why they was throwing rocks.
I bet you didn't. Nobody do that mess again either.
No.
Somebody was like, man, look, Shanice got hit with a bunch of rocks down the street. I ain't doing that.
I thought that was a great idea. And now I just feel like Shanice just got her ass whooped.
Yeah, she got caught and she got rocked. I'm good.
Bars.
I'm good. I'm good on that. I don't want to do that no more. Whatever she did, I'm not doing it. I'm just throw a brick at someone. LLM. That's a fact. That is a whole fact. I'm okay with that. But it's that.
I'm sorry.
It's that type of thinking. It's that type of thinking that's got everything wrong right now. So I was bringing up Becky needs rocks on it too. Rico throwing pebbles with them baby hands. That's a fact.
Oh, sick. Oh, sick.
He really y'all. I understand. Look, it look funny right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. He getting on my nerves because he's sitting here eating these crunchy cookies and sipping this Gatorade so loud. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
I'm trying. This is harder to do.
Yeah, it was definitely the loudest sip ever. Do anybody have anything else they want to like jump into before I get into this?
Is what you have to say anything about what you sent us earlier?
What?
The last one you sent, the video about them chicks in the group.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. I was gonna bring that up. No, actually, that was not my main point, but I was gonna bring it up.
I'll table what I gotta say till then.
No, we can actually bring it up right now because I kind of forgot about it.
They're not stale. They were just in the refrigerator.
So
I don't know. They kind of a little bit. I don't know.
Them cookies still. They was in the refrigerator. They just cold. That's all it is. They ain't still. They still had a lid on and everything. They was cold. I just wasn't eating them because I think that's raisin cookies. They're not even chocolate chip. And he dropped it. So my whole life is great now. Said he dropped this cookie. It makes me feel better about myself. So earlier I put in the chat about these women. They was having like little table talk or whatever, and they were still talking about their man sending them $30 for lunch.
I just watched that video. I was sick earlier. I didn't see it, but now I see it. And
Man.
I'm gonna be honest, just from what I just saw.
What?
Go to hell.
About their man sending them $30 for lunch. I just come on. Can we just
$30 ain't enough, bro.
First off, I look. We covered this already, but I need to say this. Like, come on now. Where y'all? It's lunch.
Where are you going for lunch?
Where
That
are you
costs
going
more
for
than
$30? Where?
Like you going to Root Chris or something like that? Like what you going? Like what you doing?
That's a outing. You got to be back at work. God damn it! You said you're going to lunch. You trying to have an outing. You trying to get brunch and mimosas and all that other type of stuff. You trying to be gone for 3 hours. That's what that say. Come on now. $30 is too much. No, be for real. It's $30 too much. Shout out to Rico for giving some sound advice. I appreciate you, my G. What was the sound advice?
I don't remember. But if it comes to me, yeah, I will be the first to know.
I want to know what he said.
I want to know what he said. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't today.
So-
It was probably the other night.
So in this video, she said like, yeah, don't send me $30 or whatever, because that's not enough. So when he actually does send the money or whatever, she said she said, no, you don't need to worry about it no more. I already got this other guy to send me 100.
Well, see, that's not what she said. She was basically telling them to gaslight him. It wasn't that she actually had somebody to send him her $100. She was like, it's like, oh, I sent you $30. She was like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Somebody else sent me $100 to basically put it in his face or to make him think that what he's sending wasn't enough. Which, in my opinion, that's even worse. Like, I'd rather you have some other random dude send you money than you try to gaslight me into sending you more money by saying some other dude sent you money. Like, because they're both terrible, but one is just like you lying straight to my face.
If my $30 wasn't enough, you ain't got to worry about my 30 ever coming again. That's you. If you wasn't appreciative of that 30 that I sent or whatever, because I could have used that 30 for who knows what. Could have bought me a pair of socks with them $30. You don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Y'all see them Taco Bell prices nowadays?
Look, I do, but that's kind of what we're saying is that $30 is normal for lunch. Like, this was a thing that was like, oh, she's at work and he sent her $30 to go get lunch or something like that. That's the type of situation it was.
It don't take $100 for lunch. I could bet. I don't care where you're going.
You don't even have time to eat that much.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
If you going to lunch and where you going to lunch at costs $100, what you pay for rent? You got $100 lunches. What's your rent like? You got $4K rent? That's what that's telling me. Huh? Am I crazy for thinking that?
No.
My lunch still $10.
It's wild, but at the most, $20. But then one of the hosts had the audacity to say $30. That's the tip, boo boo. I was like, I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna reach through the screen and slap her with my baby hand.
Even if I go to like somewhere that that's bigger for us is like Flowers, right? And I'm going by myself. The most I'm gonna pay for a steak is $29. My tip gonna be whatever, but like.
Yeah, but why are you eating steak for lunch in between your job?
I'm just saying, like, that's my point. It's like you have to go out there to do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, or you have to already be out there for that type of thing.
Yeah. He said she's trying to take the side dude out to eat too. That's what. Or she's trying to pay for all her friends.
Like. That's what I don't like. The doggy bags, y'all gotta keep them to yourselves. Like,
I'm not doing that. No.
My last lunch was 32 something. Gary, what did you eat, bro?
My last lunch was $32 something. You, sir, what are you going to eat? Because you got $1,000. You got $4K rent. You got $4K rent too. $30 tip.
What was the bill?
$150. That's wild. Unless you get lunch at Hibachi. Now I'm still not giving you that. I'm still not paying. I'm not paying that much for Hibachi.
It's still not. It's still for just you. It'd be like 20 something, And then even if you're going to do all you can eat sushi at some place, it's still going to be around that price, but it's like that would still cover most, if not all of it.
No, yeah, it's the grouper potato salad and grits. Grouper.
So you had a seafood, man. Okay. So you had a bougie ass lunch and it costs a little more.
That's what that was.
That's your brother.
So that's what we try. Is that what we paying for? Bouginess?
Probably so.
So is that okay? That's what we all. If we supposed to be paying for y'all to be bougie, is that what man's supposed to be doing now? Men are supposed to be paying for women to be bougie when they out with their friends.
Again,
So would it be
hibachi is dinner.
So
Y'all are hibachi is not someplace you go
For lunch.
lunch. Y'all are tripping. Y'all
Grand-
are smoking crack.
Grand buffet and Paces 25 for 2 lunchtime sushi bar too. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See, now I'm just.
I feel like if they can ask
And where, like,
I feel like if they can ask for $100 for lunch, we should be able to ask for head at any point in time.
You got this. I gotta. You got a weekly ass tax,
I feel like I should be able to ask you for head.
and right now you behind.
I feel like you owe me head right now. Like in my brain, like right now, you should come suck my dick on camera.
You got to.
Because the way you play on me is crazy. Like this shit.
You
wow.
got. That's. I wasn't trying to get there, but you got to be worth $100 lunches.
I know one person.
If you got to be worth $100 lunches. If your sex game is $15 McDonald's, that's what you getting.
Yo, pussy bogo.
no, I don't care if you have good sex game. You're still not getting $100 for lunch. That's insanity.
Hell no. Nah. Let's call it what it is now. I'm okay with that. Bring it. Bring it back.
You ready?
If you want $100 for lunch, your sex game better be top tier. And I ain't talking about BOGO. Okay?
Not even that.
I'm not talking about BOGO. It better not be.
Look. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to eat this cookie. These tiny hands got me confused.
I know it. So look, here go another story. Another story.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
move on to another story though.
I was about to say you lost your thought. Bro, I have been in this hammock this entire week.
I don't want to hear him. He's in Puerto Rico.
You was a raggedy ass nigga.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you wasn't gonna invite nobody.
So
This shit crazy.
he enjoying his time out.
He's back home. So I don't want to hear it. You said something. What were you saying before you try to change the subject?
I was talking about your sex got to be worth it. Yeah, your sex got to be worth it.
Well, it kind of brought me to another topic real quick. All right. I saw there was actually a podcast. There's a bunch of women on it. Similar mindsets. They're like, oh, you got to pay for my food and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, they had a conversation. They were like, one of the guys was like, see, this is why on average, I can't look at him. Just men are more intelligent. And it's just like, because it takes a certain level of intelligence to be like, hey, you don't need to be out here just dropping money and wasting money for no reason. And you spending $100 on lunch every day, you need to be punched in the face. Like, no man is going to marry you unless he's rich and can just do that. No normal guy, no average guy is going to marry you if you think you're going to be dropping $100 on lunch every day. I can't build a family with somebody dropping $100 on lunch every day.
No, you can't.
Like that's just wild to me. Again, unless they're rich, which is, we're talking about 1% of the damn population. So shut up, because I don't want to hear nothing about that. But it brought to the level of intelligence, and it's just like when she tried to reference this bar graph or this it's a line graph, and about men and women's intelligence versus each other, and what it shows. So it's a L graph, right? And so it's an L graph, and one of the graphs on the bottom line is the number for intelligence, right? And so it goes from like really low, like down in the down in like 75, and then it goes up to like 175 or something like that. Okay. And then in the actual graph, it's a line, right? So it's like a wave, it's a bell curve. That's the word. The men's bell curve is it's more even, right? So it's like this. And it goes and levels out to the more extreme. The women's bell curve is really tight and goes up higher in the middle of the line.
Makes sense.
And so this girl was like arguing at the one that was just like, you got to pay for all my stuff, was arguing that women were more intelligent than men. And that's why they should be doing stuff like that, because they know what they're talking about. And then he goes, well, using your graph that you just showed us, your graph, he goes, this doesn't show that women are more intelligent than men. As a matter of fact, it shows the opposite. It shows that men on average are more intelligent than women. She's just like, no, it doesn't, because it's higher in the middle than the men's. And he goes, yeah, that means that on average, most women are of average intelligence, because the number goes from 75 to 175, and you guys are all in the middle. Whereas the bell curve for men goes more towards the outside. And all the women in there were like arguing till they were blue in the face. And they were like, this is why you just need to give us your money and let us do what we want with it, because you guys don't know what you're talking about. And I'm not kidding. It was a legitimate podcast where they were arguing the same thing about spending money, and then arguing about being smarter using a graph that showed statistically that women weren't.
I got to see that.
I can't make that shit up. And I'll pull it up. I actually screenshot it and everything, but my phone won't recognize my hands.
That's something I need to see. I think that is great. I would honestly sit there and watch that until I'm blue in the face.
Pat said $100 meal is crazy. How much sex is to equal that?
Nothing.
Yeah, it is. No.
Nothing.
No, yeah,
No.
it is. Yeah, it is. No, Pat, you are right. $100 meal, lunch is crazy. How much sex is equal to that? Every day I wake up.
$100 meal, period.
Every day I wake up, your mouth is on my dong. That's
wild.
how much. When I wake up,
wild.
when I yawn, I bust one. I'm like, wow. I can't wait to give you this $100 for lunch. You earned that. You sure did.
Not just, I can't stand you.
That's you right. That's what it's worth. As you showed, if I got to give up $100 for lunch, makes sense. I'm down. I'm cool.
You want some of the cookie?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. You look like you enjoying it.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So $100 for lunch. Yeah, your sex got to be amazing. I think I'm adding that. I'm adding that to my little statistics. My thing. What is that? My what is that? Standards. My list of standards. You have a weekly butt tax. And if you behind, so am I.
Hey, Big Daddy, what my hundo?
Yeah, I can't. You owe me. You owe me. You owe me. So therefore, no, you can't get $100 lunches. You barely getting 15.
I didn't get no rear, so your payment is in arrears.
I guess that's how P. Diddy
You
feels
getting just a butt tax. I don't mind. Nah, it's fine. If that's the world we are going into, yes. You want this money, you got a butt tax. And depending on how good you look or how great your sex is how many times you got to give it up before you start getting $100 lunches.
Also, real quick, I copied the link. I'm gonna link it in the chat. Just to prove how let's keep it real. Just to prove how y'all be living in the fucking Lulu land. I'm so glad that it's been going around. Actually, I'm gonna be completely honest. It is it's the keeper.ai.
I can't do this with him.
So it's a website that you send to women who are like, you ain't this or you ain't that, blah blah blah, or I got this crazy standard or whatever. It's called keeper.ai. I'm gonna link it in the chat because I want to see something. And What it is women put what they want in a man. So height, money, eye color, kids, literally anything you want as far as preferences go. And then it shows you what percentage of the human population you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
And all of these women keep going, what? Because it keeps showing them like below 5%. And if they get crazy with it, it'll show them below 1% of the entire human male population. So I'm going to link it in the chat. I want to see what everybody gets.
Yeah, I want to see what everybody gets too. I think that's dope. Okay.
So it's keeper.ai/tools/calculator.
Lisa says, does this work both ways? If I buy you lunch, can I slut you out? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Depending on what kind of lunch is, what kind of you gonna get. You sure right. Is it A+ that you gonna get today? We don't know. Depends on the lunch. Depends on what lunch you get me. Hey, babe, here go $50. Go to Rodizio. You know what I'm saying? You go do your thing. But if you send me to Happy China, $10 or whatever, I'm not looking at him.
It's getting harder to drink the lower it gets.
If you send me to Happy China, you're gonna get Happy China C+ ding-a-ling. That's just what it is.
Okay, can we talk about Happy China real quick?
Go ahead.
I said this and I'm gonna stand by it. I said that if you enjoy eating at Happy China, I'm convinced that you eat people. I said it and I'm gonna stand on it. And apparently my someone enjoys eating at Happy China.
Oh.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just because we grew up on this side.
It might be because you grew up on this side, but we're adults.
Yeah, we know the difference now.
We're adults now. We're not doing that.
I went in. I humored it, and I was like, "Let's go." Here's the thing: it wasn't as bad as I remember it.
They've gotten better.
They've gotten better. I will yield to that, but I still went in there, and I'm like, somebody's trafficking something in this building. That's what it looks like.
Still gross.
What's funny is that my homeboy people own the building. Like I know him, I know them. He's separated from the business side of it. I was like, I'm gonna make my own restaurant because y'all trying to kill people.
I remember eating at the buffet there one time. I remember eating at the buffet, and I was like, "This is not chicken. This is fried bat or something. Like this has got to be something else."
My chest hurt, bro. What is going on with this nigga?
Goddamn coronavirus.
Oh, that's where it came from?
Yeah, somebody was eating raw bat.
I wasn't saying that, but
it's too late now.
I didn't
You
think
said
about
it.
how that went. I thought more along the lines of Anchorman 2. When he's like, "Is this chicken?" He's like, "No, we serve mostly bats here."
This shit crazy.
Are y'all the ones that like
No.
that like Panda Express?
Panda Express is cheap fast food Chinese food.
It's
gross.
But here's the thing. It's okay if you're just rushing and you're like, I really want Chinese food, and you just want to, you don't have any choice but to just eat there. That's completely different. But here's the thing. Is Panda Express doesn't pretend to be something that it's not. We all know it's Panda Express. We know that it's fast food Chinese food.
We know it's white people Chinese food.
Thank you. There's that too. We know it's going to be awful. But
we know it's going to be awful.
But usually
yes, we do.
Usually people will eat it just because you ain't got no choice or we're on the go. But this is a restaurant. This is not a fast food chain. This is I got to walk in and sit down at this place.
And to eat your food.
That is a restaurant.
Shit is gross.
I'll definitely say, I feel like we all have.
When a restaurant's worse than a fast food chain, we got to talk.
I feel like we all know that one restaurant, like that one fast food chain that we shouldn't eat, but we do.
What's the one fast food chain that you're not gonna eat at?
Slim Chicken.
Slim Chicken? I don't even know what that is.
don't know what the hell you just said.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm
Why
not
is your chicken slim?
throwing me off.
I eat at Popeyes, okay? Ain't nothing slim about my chickens.
That's what they call it, slim chicken.
Where is this?
It's in Gulf Breeze.
Oh, that's why. That was your first mistake, being in Gulf Breeze.
Where you finna go get chicken at? Gulf Breeze? Hey, what are black folks? They know black people out there.
It's like there's this really good chicken spot in Navarre. Said no one ever.
Now
I'm gonna be honest. You so right. But if you go a little bit further up to Mary Esther,
You can find one or two. Okay.
That's the hood.
No, bro. When I was finna get ready to live in Gulf Breeze, I stayed right next to the beach, which means I could drive 4 minutes and be back over here in Pensacola.
He said, I got to be close enough.
I got to be close enough to get back to the hood because that's where the food's great.
I can't stress y'all how annoying this is right here.
What?
And how hard it is to do all this stuff with these hands.
So since you're gonna ask me that, what's yours?
What?
The one place.
McDonald's. No. No. McDonald's. You can't catch me. You can't get me there. Look at me there. No.
I've heard you say you're not going.
First off, McDonald's is all right, but
well, you're not eating that.
All your damn statistics, and you still eat at McDonald's?
Yeah, because they're actually not as bad as people think they are. People claim they are.
What's worse than McDonald's? I know what's worse than McDonald's.
A lot of things.
Which one you not?
I'd have to pull it up, but my that's a different question.
Yeah, we not listening to him. Which one you not eating at?
Fast food.
I've definitely heard him say that he's not eating at Zaxby's.
No, I don't have a problem with Zaxby's. I just think Zaxby's is overrated.
Then what? Kung Fu Chicken. What's that place called? Foosacklis.
No. They all. I'm a Raising Cane's person, and then if you go to Atlanta, there's another spot that was just it's better than that. So.
You still ain't answer the question.
Answer the question, sir. Where you not going for fast food? If you drive and you be like, they be like, let's eat here. Nope, not eating there, and you speed up.
You see that? That's the thing. I don't have those places. I'm cool with McDonald's. I'm cool with.
You eat Arby's?
I love Arby's. Fuck y'all.
Okay. I love Arby's too.
Arby's is fire.
I love Arby's too.
Which one are you eating first, John? McDonald's or ass? McDonald's. Because when ass is on the menu, you can count me out anytime. I'm gone. Fuck is you talking about? Not playing with you. Fucking gone. I wish it would. I'm telling you
about that.
I wish a random girl would. You eat ass? Punching you in the fucking face.
Oh my goodness.
He can't answer this question. It's throwing me off.
He always has an answer.
So I have like my least favorite places, but I don't eat there because it's like ew, gross. I don't eat at places because I'm like I'm tired of this.
So which one you tired of?
Whataburger.
I'll check her a little bit.
Oh.
Everybody stands on Whataburger, and I'm like,
I am looking for a new Puerto Rico. If anybody
eat Whataburger 24/7, and I'm like,
if anybody
there's more to life than Whataburger.
Anybody would like to try out to come on the show.
Now their breakfast is fire. I like their breakfast.
He just said that he would rather not eat at Whataburger.
Now their chicken's really good, and then their specialty burgers are good, but the actual Whataburger itself, like their actual just burgers, they're average at best.
I'm being honest with you.
You ate the shit out that Whataburger taquito the other night,
which is what I just said. Breakfast. Their breakfast is fire.
Yeah. No, we're not doing this with Puerto Rico today. No, I'm not.
But if we're gonna sit here and talk about burgers, and you're like, Whataburger's got good burgers, I'm like, I'd punch you in the face because the Whataburger is at best. It's a mediocre burger. It's the same thing that try to
mediocre burger.
What's the other one? Freddy's. You tell me the burgers are good at Freddy's, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
That's gross.
I tried it.
Steak and Shake. You ain't gonna sit here and try to sell me that the burgers are amazing.
Steak and Shake is terrible. Yes. Steak and Shake is terrible.
John,
Steak and Shake
it's not,
is so terrible.
It's not
Yes, it is.
terrible.
Wait,
It's not
It's
terrible.
terrible.
They're
It's
just.
terrible. It's terrible.
It's not terrible.
Let me
I'm
tell
just
you
saying
why.
they're just average burgers.
wait, no,
I
no.
can make better burgers at the house.
That's
And
cool.
if that's the case, I don't want to spend my money at your restaurant.
But that's cool. But I don't want back. It's been at least 4 or 5 times you dragged me to Steak and Shake.
No.
Yeah, 'cause we're
I have
drunk
not-
and it's the
I
only
did-
thing
I
open.
did not drag you to Steak and Shake. You were driving, and you went to Steak and Shake. You said, "Hey, do you want Steak and Shake?" And I was just like, I'll eat it or whatever, because I
This
said
shit
Whataburger, and you said, "Let's go to Steak and Shake," because I always eat Whataburger. And I was like, "I bet." So we went to Steak and Shake,
Exactly.
and we ordered that meal, and I was just like, "Okay, I'm looking for the biggest burger on the menu." Then and this thing came back this big.
The triple and it wasn't even that big.
It was terrible.
Here's the thing.
I got mad because they had it up there looking like it was gonna be the biggest thing ever, and they gave me back this kid-sized burger.
Because they smash it with something.
That's why Steak and Shake.
I'm going to
sucks.
Waffle House before I'm going to Steak and Shake and Whataburger.
Yeah, I'm looking for a new host.
Look, Waffle House is amazing. I don't care what nobody says. I'm going there before I go to.
I would rather go to IHOP before I go to Waffle House.
Yeah, you're tripping. That
Yeah,
was wild.
That's okay. That's okay.
There, I said it.
It's okay. I'm
You
going to
said
Dennis
something
before I go to
out of
either one.
pocket.
Denny's is gross.
Out of pocket. Denny's and IHOP both are garbage. IHOP already admitted that they use the Bisquick stuff to make their pancakes. And then Denny's is one of those places that, and I always tell people this, I warn people about this. If you go into any restaurant anywhere and they don't have a genre of food, y'all know what I mean? If you don't have like a genre of food that you do, and I look at the menu and I can get seafood, I can get burgers, I can get
Nachos.
Chinese food, I can get Mexican food, and I can get some other type of food. If I could see a bunch of different genres of food, don't eat there. Don't do it. Run away.
Taco
Why?
Bell going that route.
Why
No,
not?
Because restaurants usually do, like chefs and cooks, they do one thing really good, right? And so if somebody is just shelling out 5 or 6 different cultures food, don't do that.
That's what Taco Bell going.
There's no chance that it's going to be good. Taco Bell is not anywhere near that.
How's Taco Bell going that route?
They got a pizza. They got a burger. They got they fries now.
They have a pizza that's still a taco. What are you talking about?
Is it?
Yeah,
They're not making actual pizza. If Taco Bell was like, "Hey, try this pizza," and it's really pizza, I'm gonna be like, "Ha, you almost got me, Taco Bell." No. Burger King tried that once with an actual taco, and I bought it and ate it on this show, and it was the worst experience of my life. Don't do that. Don't do that ever. You don't get food from places that sell everything. And that's why Denny's is bad, because Denny's is one of those places. Now, granted,
my God.
if I'm drunk, I will go to Denny's and order them nachos because they're fire.
I know, because I watch you do it. That's why I'm laughing at you.
I just thought, bruh, Burger King tried to sell
Macaroni and cheese.
little wraps, little snack wraps. Is that what it was called?
Yes.
It was called snack wraps. Them shits were gross.
They're still selling them.
Well,
No, they don't.
They redesigned
redesigned the name.
They have a new one and stuff like that. But this was it was bad. It was it looked like a burrito, like a really bad burrito.
It wasn't even a burrito. They put
It looked like a soft taco from Taco Bell without none of the tacos.
They put 2 chicken nuggets, a piece of tomato, and some lettuce, and opened up one of the doggone honey mustard sauce and sprayed it on there and rolled it up and said, "Here you go."
That's still what they sell.
Shit is gross.
That's exactly what it is.
That's literally what they're still selling.
I dare you sell me 2 chicken nuggets and a burrito. I'm gonna fight you. I swear to God.
And now they got the buffalo sauce one too.
Nah, I'm good.
Well, see, but now they're actually big trick. They're strips of chicken. It's not as bad as he was saying it.
No, it's bad.
It's bad. It's not as bad. Because I remember, because I had it on the show. I had one of those on the show too.
Them shits
I
are gross.
forget that you'd have tried all this on the show.
Yeah, that shit is gross.
I see you made it through them cookies though.
I tried. Trying to make it through this drink, but it's hard to carry.
Please don't spill it. I will laugh at you. On my.
Had to do a back bend to finish my drink.
Oh my chest.
Rico said, "I don't want your breakfast shrimp nachos." Yeah, that shit is gross.
Exactly.
All right. One of the next points I want to break up since we
Stop
went way
laughing.
off.
I'm gonna be honest. That shit would have hit me. You'd have had to scrub with your little bitty ass hands, bitch.
So this girl was dating this guy, of course, or whatever. Of course, it's Bash Women Day. Girl was dating this guy, right? And he was getting her tickets to go somewhere really like fancy or whatever, right? And you got everything, got it, bought it, paid for it, everything's all good or whatever, right? So they out and they, they're enjoying their time out. And she was like, how much did all this cost you? Or whatever, right? And when he told her, well, I bargained this, like, because I got on one of those apps and I got it where all this was all included or whatever. So normally if I would have bought it this way, it would have cost me $300 some odd or whatever, but I got all this done for like $75. She broke up with him.
Wait. He got what for $75?
Like he got it all done for like under $100, under $75.
Like traveling tickets and
Just got it all done, everything.
Hotel included.
well, that is
Hotel included.
genius.
And she broke up with him because she said that's poor-minded. You're that's how poor people think. And I don't want to be a part of that. So therefore, I don't want to date you. So she broke up with him because he was frugal with his expenses.
Ain't that how the rich stay rich?
I'm gonna reference.
Ain't that how the rich stay
Well,
rich?
here's that's the funny thing though. I'm gonna reference that men versus women intelligence bar graph that I was just talking about. Because most women, if they're not in, I said this on the last show. If women are not in places where they deal with financial like things, like they're not in business, they're not in, STEM fields that have to deal with money or something like that. They're not in, they're not CEOs of company. They have no idea what they're talking about.
None whatsoever.
No.
So yeah,
Because you think the more you spend, the better you look, and it's just like that's the stupidest shit in the world. And it's like, what's funny is like for her to have the audacity to say that's a poor person's mentality is it's the opposite. Like the rich stay rich because they don't spend money.
Well, not
The rich stay rich because they don't pay taxes.
Well,
they find any and every way to not pay for stuff.
Well, not just that, but they're not spending their money.
You're not spending their money.
No. No, they do technically spend their money, but they just invest it in a way that it's not their money.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're not spending their actual money. They're using somebody else's money. They make the banks do it. They make the insurance companies do it.
Well, that's still credit, but it's still technically
a different version of it.
But yeah.
I had another one in my head. I just had another one in my head and I lost it. Gosh, I'm mad right now. I can't remember it. Because Scarlett said she's trash, period. And I was just like, yep, that's a fact. And then after that, what I was about to tell y'all just went straight out of my goddamn head. Dang, beating up. Oh, here we go. Found it. Came back. So I had to go and look at some statistics myself or whatever, right?
I'm sick of you.
Yes, I did. Because what's today? Bash Women Day. So yeah, I went and looked at some statistics and got doggone women who are marrying women, right? They get married and they are getting divorced.
Let me know what this divorce rate is, because guess what? I know what it is, and it's wild. I don't need no man. Sure you don't.
So these studs, because that's what they're studs or whatever. Because women, they act like a stud or whatever, right? So these studs, I'm marrying these, the women over films or whatever. Y'all know your logics. I don't know it. I'm not okay. I'm just trying. Give me a second. Women marrying women. There we go. The divorce rate. I'm hoping it was over 80. It's like 75 or 80.
75 to 80%.
75 to 80% that they were like, yo, why are y'all not staying together? Because they're crazy. These women.
You gotta take these little hands off.
These women are nuts.
Women understand women, and
they don't like each other.
Are you done playing with the little bitty ass hands?
Well, I was covered in crumbs, so I needed to take them off to get all your damn crumbs.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been trying to keep it together the whole fucking show, and it's been real difficult. I appreciate that.
People don't want to. That was the most logical thing I've ever heard in my life when they said women understand women and they don't like each other. What?
And then
just come on now. Men been saying this stuff for so long, and y'all just try y'all best to not understand or see what we got to say or anything.
I was watching a video earlier today, and it kind of reminded me. They were saying, who would understand an emotional person more, the logical person or the emotional person? So, and the reality is that when logic is in place, emotions go out the window. But it makes me more empathetic towards the situation because I'm saying it from outside view. And so women don't get it that when they date these women, that they become they're watching mirrors of themselves almost.
And can I make an observation? Because I had to redouble down on the statistics before I open up my mouth. But for those of you women that say that could just be a gay thing, fun fact, the divorce rate between gay men? 56%, which is
still high.
It's still high, but that's normal. That's the average rate for how heterosexual people get divorced as well. It's like a 50% divorce rate for heterosexual people, and gay men are at 56%, 56 to 58%. And I'd redouble down on the women's statistic. It's 78%.
78%. Women marrying women and getting divorced.
78% divorce,
which is super high.
So what's wrong? That's not just super high. That's, bruh.
What's wrong?
That's three out of every 4 people. 3 out of every 4 couples.
So what's wrong?
They get bored.
Is it it's boredom?
It's not boredom.
It is boredom.
It's not boredom. It's the fact that they. How are you going to tell me that they get bored?
Women get bored of everything.
Right. They do get bored.
That's a lot of reason that they. Again, financial is a lot of it, right? But then you also look at it from the perspective of these women get bored very easily, and then they make irrational decisions.
Yeah, but the word you're using, bored, I feel like is a cop-out word because
I'm not giving them an excuse.
Women are the ones that use that stupid word, and it pisses me off. And you're using the same word.
Okay, so give me a better word.
Like bored, ignorant.
But that's my point. It's like they call it again. They call it
bored. It's called being lazy.
They don't want to do the work.
It's not bored. It's called being lazy. And most women are lazy lovers because they're entitled and they're handed love every day and they don't know how to show love back.
That's what happens when you don't have a pappy. Whoops. Sorry.
I'm not. Like you, especially in the especially in that world, it's just like you're built and programmed to receive love. You get the ring, you get the flowers, you get the birthday cards, and you get all the stuff, and you get all the happy days and the dinner dates and the special vacations and the limo and the red carpet and the rose petals on the bed. You get all of that. Women are so programmed for that shit that they don't know how to give it to someone else.
Yeah, because then that makes us sassy.
And so, and even when they're dealing with women, they don't know how to give it to them. Like, there's so many women that I'm friends with that are like, yeah, we don't talk no more. And they're like beefing with this girl. And I'm like, well, what happened? She's like, well, she's just not the friend. She's not the friend I am to her. And I'm like, yeah, because y'all just selfish. You're just out here like, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? What can I get out of this?
Programming.
Yep. And it's not just social programming. It's also a genetic thing because women are always trying to find the best possible solution to their genetic bodies saying, hey, I want to be protected. Hey, I want to be taken care of. I want somebody to give me kids type situation. So if they're finding the best possible solution for that, it's already there. And so that's my problem with it is that like, it's going to exist no matter what.
It is.
Because that's how women are built. But society and media make it worse, way worse, to the point where they get that they're just delusional on their expectations. And I'm not saying that's not the same for men, but when it comes to love and relationships, the statistics are getting bad. Like, how do you look at 78% divorce rate? Or how do you look at 70-something% of women are the ones that are initiating divorce? How do you look at that statistic and be like, it's men's fault?
They like to take the small percentage of us that have affairs and things.
Oh, the ones that, the same ones that slap a bitch in the face and then y'all all fucking the same guy that slaps women in the round, that slaps them around?
But that's the point that is being made is that, oh, it's just that group of men. Well, you're only accounting for so much. Like, it's not as big as you think it is. So.
What's crazy is neither is their perfect man. By the way, go to keeper.io/tools and show me the percentage that you get.
Post it on the Noodle Talk
for your
page.
perfect man.
Yeah, post that on
the Noodle Talk page.
Post that on the Noodle Talk page. We would love to see it. We
Or
want to
send
see
it to one of us.
As a matter of fact,
fuck that.
I'm going to post the link as a status, and we'll put it in the comment section.
Yeah, we want to see it. I want to see the percentage of the perfect guy that you out there looking for.
So what's funny is that we're talking about this whole woman thing, and I was looking at a video right before we started, and I don't know if you heard it, but the woman was just like, "Well, me and my girlfriend, or me and my wife, went and had a sperm. Like we went to get the sperm from the sperm bank. I got inseminated. Homegirl was like, I don't want nothing to do with this no more. And she was like, well,
it's not funny, but I saw that.
She was just like, I just need my child support from you. And she was like, I have no legal obligations to you. So then she went after the sperm donor, him, and was just like, hey man, I need you to go ahead and hand up the money for this baby that you put in me. But you wanted the baby and you wanted the sperm and you did all of this.
Can we
What?
Let me rephrase what he just said. Because I read this story and I was like, no, that's not real. And I double checked it and I fact checked it and it was real. These two women went to the in vitro fertilization place. They got artificially inseminated. Well, not artificial. Well, I guess it technically is artificial insemination from some guy who just donated his sperm. He was like, people want to have kids. I'm doing a good deed. Here's my bottle of sperm. Cool. I got $20 for it. I'm going to go get a taco from Burger King and I'm going to be happy. Right. These two women went and did that. One got pregnant. The other one was like, I don't want to be a parent, and left. She goes, well, we did this together, so I need child support. And she goes, that's not my baby. I'm a woman.
I have no legal obligation to this baby.
And bailed out of the thing, right? At that point, she should have been like, wow, maybe it's not men. You know? Maybe I need to take responsibility for the fact that I decided to make a child and I got to do this on my own.
That's not what she did.
No. Instead, she goes after the sperm donor. And I don't mean the name that you give a deadbeat dad. An actual sperm donor at a sperm bank. You know how crazy you have to...
No, what's even funny is that when the judge told her that she couldn't do that because it was a contract that he had to sign,
Like, how far down the rabbit hole did you go in entitlement to think you could just be like, somebody's got to give me money?
I can't make this up.
I'm losing my face here, bro. I promise you. This it's not making any goddamn sense. And when I said this is Bash Women Day, come on now. Y'all know I only say that because that's what y'all say we do or whatever. It's just most of these stories are centered around y'all doing crazy stuff. And it don't make no daggum sense.
But they make it so easy.
Y'all make it easy. Y'all need to be holding other women accountable for $100 lunches and going after sperm donors and just what the hell? What? I ain't even come across that story yet. You know what?
I'll send it to you.
A good friend Diamond or whatever she said something. She said we had a conversation this morning or whatever. And I said I wasn't gonna bring it up until she was able to come back on the show. So that's why I'm gonna leave it at or whatever. Hopefully Diamond comes back and she brings a friend so they can try to tag team against us or whatever. Because I'm telling you, it's Diamond. If you listening, I'm telling you, it's not gonna end well. But you know, we ready for it. That's all I'm saying. So that's gonna bring us to the end of this. Yeah, I got nothing nice to say. I can just tell you that now. So going to your
yeah
okay. Well,
so go ahead.
I really appreciate y'all once again. Thank y'all for tuning in to Noodle Talk. It's your boy Boss. I think I had something to tell you the truth. I did actually have something, and I wrote it down, but I just can't remember what the fuck I wrote down. That's why I said I had nothing nice to say. If you see me in your doorway, I'm not coming your way. There we go. That's what I got. I'm going the opposite.
I can't stand you. Very simple today. If you go get a sperm donor,
Nah.
you should understand he don't owe you no child support.
Yeah. You see me looking at you, I'm looking past you. Believe it. You thought I was looking at you. You thought I was giving you the googly eyes? I'm not. Just looking past you. Your friend actually had a taco from Burger King that I wanted.
Also, how does it? Also, did y'all see that video? That
what
the sound video of Meek Mill and P Diddy?
Yep.
How y'all feel about that?
I'm trying my best not to talk about Puff right now because everybody was just like, this is what we do every time a black man gets in trouble. We just bash and bash and bash, and we don't never try to. We never
try to uplift.
Yeah, we never try to uplift.
We killed Dan Schneider on the show too.
Yeah, but the problem is that nothing's been said and nothing's been found out about Diddy. We're just making the shit up.
Yeah.
They making the shit up. We ain't saying nothing yet.
He's actually cooperated with the FBI and everybody for the investigation, and they haven't actually found anything on Diddy in the first place. So it's like, is he weird? Yeah. Is he trying to get up in men's booty holes? Cool. But as it stands, and I'm not going to go on the record for this, but as it stands, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Well, nothing's been pinned to him yet.
There's nothing been found out or something like that. So it is a little wild how what's crazy is I thought it was just like some weird nonsense, and everybody all of a sudden they made it. Now it's sex trafficking and kids, and I'm like, yo. It was like, again, you can get in trouble for sex trafficking, and that doesn't mean children. I just want to let y'all know that. Like, the word sex trafficking and pedophilia are not necessarily hand in hand.
No.
You know, so people can get in trouble for sex trafficking, and if you assume children, you're dumb. Do some research, go look at it, because now if they were doing it, either way, it's still bad. But as of right now, we just making jokes.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
You got anything, Puerto Rico, or you?
I mean, I do, but
well, I mean, I gave it all I got, Captain.
What?
I'm just making stuff up on the go as it is right now. Johnny Lee said, even in anger, remember why you did the good things you did and not who you did them for. Something I'm trying to live as of late. Ridgeway says, I can't see because I'm getting I had no Burger King taco, so I'm getting hungry. Puts tinfoil hat on. They haven't found anything because they destroyed everything.
Who said that?
Ridgeway. Yeah. So here we go. It's just still making stuff up. All right. So check this. Here we go. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh my God.
You know what's crazy?
We just got dead air. I think
how many dudes did Diddy? Oh, sorry. How many dudes did Diddy diddle if Diddy did diddle dudes?
I'm sickly.
That's the real one.
Also, how must it feel to be behind your previous work and losing to the man that you are dissing currently? Future's biggest to date album is still What a Time to Be Alive. And then his second one is We Don't Trust You. How does that feel? But what would Pluto do?
Dang.
I ain't listened to that song in so long now.
I'm really upset because now I know it's a diss song, and I'm just like,
what
would Pluto do? That was a diss song.
I'm still waiting for the response.
Oh yeah, both of them got to respond. Period. And Cole got to come and kill that nigga.
Wait, what? That was a diss song? Now I got to go back and listen to it because I was just listening to it because I thought that hoe was a jingle. Goddamn!
It was a vibe. It was like damn.
Every time I played that hoe, I was in the car vibing.
A jingle on my brain, jingling, baby.
I was in my car bouncing up and down like this is it.
Yeah. Apparently, More M's and What Would Pluto Do are diss songs that only Future would have known about. So we think he's giving him props apparently, and apparently he's not. He's saying that nigga foul, and this is what Pluto would do, so I'm gonna do it too.
What would Pluto do? He fucked that hoe,
so I did it. So that Prince Diana song on the album on We Don't Trust,
yeah,
that was a response to What Would Pluto Do, because Drake fucked Prince Diana apparently. The more you know.
No, he didn't.
That's a sniper. That's just like, why didn't Drake take down the video? Everybody made that point. It's like he has the power to take down those videos.
When did he sleep with Princess Diana?
He didn't say sleep.
But you, motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm lost.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
I told you I'm hungry.
That didn't happen.
Burger King.
I don't buy that happened. I mean, it's cool that he said it, but fuck out my face.
Okay, we still waiting on you.
Oh, y'all didn't say nothing but nonsense. I don't got nothing.
Okay, so yep, that's it. We were sitting here waiting on Puerto Rico.
Life is too short
to be diddled.
Life is too short, so go out and grab it with your tiny hands.
Oh, wait a second. End the show, man. I hate you. Can we end the show, please?
Yeah, grab life by the horns.
With a little bit of your head.
With tiny hands. Also, I will be back. I'm better prepared
With your tiny ass hand.
next Friday with the tiny hands.
Next Friday or this Friday?
This Friday is technically next Friday, but yes, this Friday.
I swear you be making me question my life sometimes. I'm like, are we in a...
Hey, everybody in the fuck that.
Twilight Zone.
Since we still here, if anybody read this, if anybody's still like in the show or watching this on a rerun, if Friday is coming up, and you say next Friday, are you talking about this Friday or next week Friday? Just throwing that out there. I appreciate it.
It could be both.
Nope.
We Noodle Talk, baby. We in your speakers. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Until this next
Nope.
Friday.
Next week Friday. All right, we got one. That's it. Can we squeeze another one in there next week Friday? Can we get another?
This next Friday.
Oh, I gotta go.
This next Friday?
No, this coming Friday.
That's one way to say it.
End the show, man. I'm not doing this with y'all.